instead of making two separate videos. So, I don't remember Tang's full team at the top of my head right now. It is what it is. Let's close a few things I don't need. There we go. So, I don't really remember his full roster. There are these 6 that you can see right now. I remember there was a Sylveon. And that's about it. I don't really remember much. That is a Mega Glalie. Oh, he does have a Pinsir, a Mega Glalie, and a Sylveon. And that's everything that isn't showing up on the screen. So, my idea was, it's a really weird one, was having a max HP, max special defense Gourgeist with Willow, Leech Seed, Shadow Sneak, pretty standard set, and have Lagging Tail and trick it onto something. That will easily cripple anything being Chandelure, Salamence, Sylveon, those 2 specifically, Lando, because speed's quite important, and for some of my slower mons, like the Ambor, it will completely just destroy. So that was that. So that was my idea. It is a very gimmicky set. It's probably not going to work. It is what it is. I just wanted to see if it would work. Because Gourgeist isn't used that often, and Trick is just something that, it's a gimmick, but if it works, you get a really big advantage. So that's that. There it's standard for Alligator being the Dragon Dance set with Ice Punch, Crunch, and Waterfall. That coverage pretty much hurts his whole team for at least neutral. Azumarill being the only problem, but I can deal with that later. Max attack, max speed, Jolly. So that was one sweeper. My other sweeper was Mega Latios, except this wasn't the standard offensive Latios or the D-Dance set. I had an idea where a max HP, max defense, Calm Mind Latios would put in work after everything's crippled. So kind of something like along the lines of a Mega Latios, but not as bulky. So there was that. So it was Calm Mind, HP Fire Drake with Thunderbolt that can actually put in the work if it gets set up. I have a Assault Vest Tornadus with knockoff Sludge Wave, Heat Wave, Hurricane. Pretty broad, pretty self-explanatory. Heat Wave was for the just the offensive fire stab, not stab, just the fire coverage for the Glalie, the Pinsir. There was a few other mons that I know are weak to fire. I don't remember them off the top of my head, sadly. So there's that. Sludge Wave was mostly for the Sylveon, because that thing scared me. Knockoff was to knock off items and hit Chandelure super effectively. And Hurricane, just a super strong stab move. I had 204 speed EVs to outspeed a Jolly Salamence by 1. Standard, not Mega, because that would be pretty busted. A regular Salamence by 1. The rest in HP for a little bit extra bulk. Then I had a Choice Banded max HP, max attack Embor with Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Head Smash, and sadly it had Stone Edge. I was supposed to have another move. I don't really remember what the move was during team building, though I know it was something else, but it got switched right before the battle, and that's what it was in the game. Last but not least, I had a max speed, max special attack. If I remember correctly, Timid Specs Heliolisk with Thunderbolt, HP Fire Surf, and Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse being for the Salamence here. Now, as I look at this team, I was like, he has a Smeargle, he's probably going to Smash Pass or some kind of shenanigans like that. I'm going to lead off with my Tornadus and go for a Hurricane. It's probably going to be sashed, but I can maybe confuse it, or it forces him to switch, or have something take massive amounts of damage. So I lead off with Tornadus as he leads off with the Smeargle, so I just was like, I'm just going to Hurricane. It is a crit, which is quite nice, but it is a focus sashed. As he goes for the Glare, very weird, because either way, Heliolisk cannot get Thunder Waved. So I found that kind of confusing why he went for Glare instead of Thunder Wave. But he did. I was like, okay, you do crit my Tornadus. It's still a threat and degree. He gets up rocks as I just to get rid of the Smeargle, so no smash past it or anything. So I was kind of scared. Mega Glalie comes in, and I'm going to be honest. He made a transaction this week for dropping Mega Abomasnow for Mega Glalie. I completely forgot about it. I forgot to prep for Mega Glalie. I prepped more for an Abomasnow, in all honesty, and I just forgot the pure power of Refrigerate Return and such, so that's my problem. But now that I have to deal with it, I was like, this thing is gonna die anyways. I kind of want to save it, but it's gonna die anyways. I'm just gonna hit it hard. And Heat Wave. He goes for a sub. Good thing I didn't switch out. I went for the Heat Wave. He's going for the sub again. As I go for a Heat Wave, sadly I get paralyzed and that helps him out so well. He gets for the turn and just one-shots me. So, I lose a lot, but I force a switch this turn, and I just go for the HP Fire. Surprisingly, it wasn't a Flash Fire Chandler, so that kind of gave me that was Infiltrator. So I was like, I don't typically run sub. I kind of wanted to keep Heliolisk alive, and I didn't want to hard switch into the other two mons, so my best mon to switch in was the Emboar, so that's what I did. I was hoping for a fire attack, so I took it decently well. He doesn't want to deal with it, I understand. I do get the Intimidate drop, but I just go for a Stone Edge. That does a good chunk of damage for a -1 Emboar. So I just switch out into where I see what happens, because it's my wall. It's not physically, but I just go switch into it. I see this. I do Shadow Sneak because I was like, I'm going to die anyways. I might as well get as much chip damage as possible. Hero's Return just one-shots this, so Mega Glalie has already 2 kills. I bring in Heliolisk because I was like, I don't want to deal with this. He switches out into the Landorus as I go for the... I need to learn how to pause this before anything happens. But I go for the Surf, predicting the Chandelure to come in and take the HP Fire, and so it does nothing. So I was like, I can go for T-Bolt, I know that kills, but he can go into Landorus. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna Surf. I calculated, I was like, Surf, Specs, Surf, okay, that's a guaranteed kill, even if he's max HP. So I was like, I'm going for Surf. I get a crit. I don't think that crit mattered, to be honest, but I take out the Scarf, Landorus out quite nicely. Comes in this thing, and I got really scared. So I just go directly into Feraligatr, because I was in my sack at that point. He gets a free Dragon Dance up. He gets a Dragon Claw +1. He doesn't kill. I was like, I'm doomed. He thankfully doesn't kill me with Dragon Claw, and I just one-shot him with Ice Punch. Even with Yachi, that's a dead Salamence. I was really happy about that. He goes into Mega Glalie again, and kills that thing again. So Mega Glalie has killed half my team already. And now I go into Helios, which can basically sweep his team. He goes for the Ice Shard, doesn't kill, thankfully, as I go for a Thunderbolt, and I kill Mega Glalie at this point. So I was really happy about that. He goes in the Chandelure. That's a Scarf Chandelure, and that sucks, because now my team kind of gets weakened by it. I go into Latios. He's stuck in a Fire Blast at this point, so I was like, I can get switch in. I don't attack the Azu on the switch because I was like, Fire Blast isn't gonna do anything to me. I'm just gonna set up a Calm Mind. Because like, even if he does, can switch moves for some odd reason, even though I subconsciously I knew he was scarfed. Like, a Calm Mind would help. I know after the battle, a lot of the spectators were like, when I saw you didn't attack the Azu, it was amazing. But lo and behold, I think I made a better play by not and going for a Calm Mind. I go for a Thunderbolt. That's a crit Thunderbolt. Again, the second time I need something to hit, I get crit, which is great, but it's a berry, so it's really upsetting. I feel like if I went for the Thunderbolt instead of the Calm Mind, I would have been able to kill this, and I would have been in a better position. But I feel like at the end, I would have still had trouble with that Scarf Chandelure at this point. But I was kind of upset that the crit did not kill. He goes into a Play Rough, which does so much damage for a max HP, max defense. And he does kill with the Aqua Jet. Crit actually, funny thing is that crit did matter on the Aqua Jet. It was like 4% Aqua Jet. So that crit did matter on the Aqua Jet, but Play Rough should not have done that much, but it did, and I was like, ah. So it was a really close game. I lost to the Azumarill Aqua Jetting again. I can't do much. So that was the game. It was a 2-0 victory in Tang's favor. So upsetting wise because I should have won, but technically I should have won. I just forgot about a Mega Glalie and I can't speak today. Scarfed Chandelure really did wreck my team. Oh, I know Heliolisk definitely put in the work, but if I scarfed it, then it would have been better. So maybe some issues team prep wise, but I felt like my team was good. I just wasn't prepared for the Mega Glalie at all, or the Scarf Chandelure at all. Looking back, I should have not gone with a trick Lagging Tail Guardgeist. I should have gone with a max HP, max defense set, and played a little bit more defensively. Although I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm sad that I lost, and I'm 0-2 right now, but I'm kind of happy how the way I played, because the way I made my team, I was happy with the way I played, because I felt like I played well with the team I brought against the team I played. So that was that. So anyways, there's that. See you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and bye. Have a nice day.